The former MVP is a big reason why Philadelphia is 18-4 over its last 22 games. The Nets are 20-6 over their last 26 since the deal February of 2022 that sent Seth Curry along with sat out until the trade happened. Was dealing with some back issues, also some mental health issues. Didn't play it all last year as Irving nails the jumper.
Big part of that.
His scoring is down, but that's because of all the other offense that's on the team as Irving stepped on the sideline, turned it over. 13-7 Philadelphia. Irving with a pull-up jumper is fouled by DeAnthony Melton, who's seven-time All-Star. Now in his fourth season with the Nets.
But he was doing the little stuff, the gritty stuff, taking charges, rebounding, finding open teammates, and his shot finally started to fall late in the game against Phoenix last Thursday.
I think the other thing, Katie, that they found to the fourth quarter you referenced was the fact that they've taken Ben Simmons off the floor. They closed with Seth Curry in that spot. So more offense because there's a liability there free throw-wise. They're so heavily reliant on that offensive rebounding. He's #1 in the league. Big-time presence in the middle of that paint. What does that do to the top of the West standings?
6 for Melton to lead Philadelphia. Irving comes over and gets the steal. Now in transition. Here's Harris, and he drains it. He's really come on of late, shooting the three. We know he's one of the best all time. Claxton's been so good on that end, leading the league in blocks. Headed for one of the 2 all-defensive teams, certainly in the running for Defensive Player of the Year. What a move by Irving with the reverse layup. And the shot clock down to 7. Melton getting over that screen, forced Irving to give it up. And Curry drills the 3. Curry averaging 15 points per game in the month of January, shooting 46% from 3 this month. Irving, no. And up high for the rebound, Embiid.
A shot making from Philadelphia to start this. So good.
Irving missed it, had it blocked by Melton, but Claxton right there for the slam.
Understanding it's going to happen in the game.
Brooklyn won 2 in a row after a 4-game losing streak. They were trying to figure out as Kyrie Irving slips and hits the deck. A foul called on Joel Embiid. Free throw percentage at 90%. Gets the bounce there. That's 9 points for Irving. Embiid, you see in your picture there, Embiid and Claxton are talking. Embiid is still demonstrating to Claxton what he was doing. T.J. Warren checking in. First time we've seen him tonight. Battled injury the last couple of years, but he can score. They had to improve their bench in the offseason. And Irving just lost the ball.
That's exactly why Fable's on the floor, though. Long, athletic, outstanding length and quickness.
Step back 3, around and down for Tyrese Maxey. That's 10 points for Maxey, averaging 21 points per game. He was one of the most improved players in the league last year, and he is again this year. Just continues to grow and mature as Irving.
Test. They were like, you're going to have to make a couple before we extend our defense.
Shooting just 30% of the year from 3. Well, this has become a rivalry with, obviously, the Simmons-Harden trade.
Why is Kyrie allowed to linger in their bench and be yapping and get away with it?
Goes back to the double technical that was called an Embiid.
There's a double technical earlier for a similar situation. 2 guys chatting.
Pretty move by Claxton with a step through, under control, shaking his head as if to say, and that's why the boos, and Joel Embiid checked in moments before that. That's why you heard the cheer. Simmons has played 10 minutes so far, has not taken a shot.
It's a matchup he wanted. He wanted T.J. Warren in the pick and roll, called him up, but just couldn't make the shot.
Irving, alley-oop, broken up by Embiid. It was intended for Simmons. Then a great bounce pass ahead. Scoop to Melton by Maxey for the stop.
Starting to get away from you a little bit here if you're Brooklyn. You got to find a way to score the basketball.
And on the other end, Tucker with the friendly roll for 3. As Woj reported today is expected back to play for the Grizz here soon. Here's O'Neal penetrating. Nobody picked him up. Scoop and hit. Here's Irving, 18 points on 8 shots from the floor. Drives and hits Simmons. Gets into the paint and gets the bounce. So Ben Simmons
on that 5-0 road trip, including the second game against Utah, had to be tremendous down the stretch to finish both games, and their execution was outstanding. And make no mistake.
A one-shot technical for Kyrie Irving. All right, we'll see if Perk is right. It's Brooklyn ball. Irving with 19 points gets it blocked from behind by Melton. Simmons on the bench, midway point of the third quarter.
I refuse to interpret.
Here's Irving falling away. His first field goal of the half. 5 minutes to go in the third. 15-point game. Harden on Irving. He started 27 games. Or 22, excuse me, out of 28. Irving with a pass to Claxton. Nice move by Nick Claxton. And a timeout by Philadelphia. And Niang gets the rebound. Brooklyn shot 77% in the third, yet only cut the halftime deficit by 1. It went from 10 at halftime to 9.
Completely with this zone.
Good hands by Curry, and now Kyrie Irving. Last year, that would have been a take foul. Instead, in transition, it's an alley-oop slam for Watanabe.
That's a big no call if he got hit from behind on that attempt.
Irving, tough shot, no good. His first attempt.
Snap in and curl screen, or curl post, I should say. Wow.
Third team foul. Irving, 8 of 9 tonight. Watch live games on the NBA app now at a new halftime price of $49.99. We mentioned the starters for the All-Star game will be announced tomorrow, and in a new format, the two captains will choose their teams on game night, on site at the All-Star game. Should be really cool.
Big-time players make big-time plays. How about James?
He's shooting 38% from 3, the best for him in a decade. They force a turnover. Harden drive and kick, and Embiid little rhythm bounce. Missed it, and Irving now. But now Philly up 6. Irving stops, pops, good. Kyrie gets him within 4.
And a timely board from Melton. He is a heck of a rebounder from the guard position.
Irving comes right back, splashes one home. Shot clock down to 5. Now he got Claxton defending, and Harden turns it over. Irving ahead to Claxton on the run out. The easy dunk. It's a 2-point game just outside a minute to go. Here's Kyrie Irving driving on Melton and hangs. Oh my goodness, what a finish with the left hand. He hung in the air forever. That's gotta hustle. Irving is double. He takes a 3 anyway and misses it. Irving, or make that Embiid rather, and Curry battling in the corner, out of bounds. Brooklyn ball. Playing keep away right now. Brooklyn backs off. Philly gets the win. 6 straight victories for the 76ers.